Hi, I'm Virginia Abrams, and welcome to my basement studio where I dye all my fabrics. I'm a quilter, and I've been working in fiber arts since 1997 because the first thing that one needs to do when I make my art quilts is to dye the fabric. I'm going to start with dyeing a piece of fabric that's going to be used as a backing of a fabric. And I want to show you an art quilt. And this is one that's going to be in the show in the mezzanine. So I need to make some blue for a quilt that I'm making upstairs. And we're going to start making it here. I have warm water here. And then we're going to put the dye in. I've measured out the precise amount of dye. This is a red. And this is a blue. We'll stir it up a bit. I'm going to add some salt. This is actually rock salt that you might use in a water softener. And that helps take the dye from the water and put it into the fabric. And now we're going to add the fabric. Got to stir it a bit. And I'm about ready to go ahead and add the activator because we've allowed some time. You're supposed to allow 10 minutes, but we're going to cheat a little bit on that today. So that we can actually have the dye now react with the fiber. I'm going to pull the fabric away a little bit and then stir it. Okay, now we're going to go upstairs and I'll show you some of the sewing. Hi, we're up in my sewing room now where I do all the sewing which is required to give the quilt the wonderful three-dimensional textuality that you really like in a quilt. The quilting itself sews together the three layers of the backing and the batting, which is this wonderful soft cotton stuff that I use, and then the top, which I've created, in this case, from inspired by photographs of metal structures along the highway, which I used as the design element on the quilt. And you can see that's this wonderful dark blue, which I dyed downstairs. And now I'm quilting it using a narrow zigzag on my sewing machine. So here we go. It's going to take probably another week or so for me to get the piece finished because the quilting really does take a while. I not only have to quilt the outlines, but then I have to quilt in between to give some more texture to things. Well, I'll see you in November in the mezzanine at the show for the Delaware Division of the Arts. Take care.